Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Oscar coming to you with a new episode in my series Let's Play Life is Feudal, Your Own. Today we are looking into destroying of some stuff. I came up with the idea for this episode by looking through my stuff I had sitting around here in the warehouses and chests and so on, and I came across a stack of naphtha. And, well, I've decided instead of doing something useful with it, such as building lamps or something like that, I thought, okay, I'm gonna build some of these smaller types of siege weapons, so to say, which is the naphtha pot and which are fire arrows. You may or may not know that there are 4 different damage types here in game in Life is Feudal: slash, blunt, piercing and siege damage. Fire arrows and naphtha pots actually deal siege damage against buildings. They aren't really effective against animals. I've bit earlier shot a fire arrow at a what's in English? At a moose or an elk, I don't know. At quality 88, the arrows dealt like 10 damage. To comparison, a bodkin arrow or broadhead arrow with like the same quality will deal around 30 to 40 damage, so way more. But they won't be, or they aren't effective against, well, any kinds of buildings or structures. So let's make our first naphtha pot, or actually a few more, and some fire arrows. It's rather simple. The naphtha pot is being made by, well, having naphtha in your inventory, right click it, go to warfare engineering, make naphtha ammo. So now I can make either a naphtha pot or a firework pot, going just for the naphtha thingy, which requires or which needs 4 pieces of naphtha and 1 clay, which is quite a lot in my opinion. If you had tried to make some herbalism stuff, you may have an idea how hard it is to actually get naphtha. So gonna make 3 of those thingies, because, well, I'm gonna test this later and I need 3 pieces of those to compare. You see why in just a moment. Already crafting. Okay, naphtha pot, just a little, so over here, a little clay bowl type of thingy with a little hole on top. They aren't as high in quality just because my skill isn't that high. I haven't done that much warfare engineering so far. So to make a proper test, I'm gonna get them all in the same quality just by, well, stacking those. Okay, now they've got all the same quality, which is 21. Gotta equip those, they go into your belt slots. Okay. Well, and now I've made, or off screen, I've made a little test setup with the 3 types of, or 3 main types of fortifications here in Life is Feudal, which are a wooden wall, a stone wall, and yes, this is actually a wall segment, not a tower, a castle wall with hoarding. Hoarding is this little thingy here where you can throw stuff at people that are trying to bash down this wall. Actually never tried, wrong button, never tried to deal damage of any kind on a wall. Let's just see if this actually did something. I spawned those 3 wall segments, by the way, with my unlimited powers as admin and game master on this server. So they all have the same quality and durability. Okay, I can't hit them with my fists. Let's see if I can do anything with, well, some sort of weapon. In this case, my shovel against it. Most likely nothing happened. At least I didn't get any notifications concerning any kind of damage dealt. And yeah, I didn't deal any damage against the stone thingy over here. And just for completion's sake, let me just try to damage those other things. Doesn't appear that it is successful in any sort way, shape or form. And the other one. Well, it should be enough. I don't want to bore you to death by, well, doing kind of useless stuff against some random walls standing around in the landscape. So, nothing happened to the stone wall, the normal stone wall, and nothing to the wooden wall. So now I've got my 3 naphtha pots. Let's try to do something with those. Not here, where did I put those? Maybe, there we go. So now this is actually equipped. You can see me holding this little, well, pot type of thingy in my hand. Going to first person to get a bit better aim. Aim and rip, bam. Well, looked like I've actually thrown this through this wall. Or let's check if I actually dealt any kind of damage again. Okay, and it dealt whooping 50 points of damage against this wall. Okay, next one. Fire in the hole. Whoops. Would be cool if it actually would have any kind of animation, fire spreading or whatnot. Okay, this one, and before I unequip my stuff again, or go out of combat, the last one. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That looked actually quite cool. Didn't deal any damage to me. The damage I have is actually previously from me running into a wolf semi-AFK. Well, anyhow, okay, let's inspect the walls. Remember, 50 points on the wooden, 25 points on the castle wall, on this big ass thingy here. And let's check how many points on the medium-sized stone thingy. About 45 points. So that's for the naphtha thingy. Now let's look into the no, not that one. The inventory is what I wanted to open. And I can't make any fire arrows because I don't have a knife on me. Damn it. Okay, gotta grab this really quick out of my little township castle Wilburg thingy here. Also, I don't have a bow on me. Okay, I actually got some fire arrows left over here, which is kind of nice. I don't have to craft them right now. They require, by the way, the same components as a broadhead, bodkin, and or blunt arrows, plus 1 naphtha per stack if you want to craft those. Okay, let's equip the bow and the arrows right here. Leg. Wherever it is. Okay, what quality do we have on the arrows? Okay, they are way better than the naphtha pots. They were quality 21. The arrows I've got here are quality 88. Let's see if the damage actually is that much better than the naphtha pot. Remember, the naphtha pots require 4 naphtha in hungry. Just eat something before I get stamped to death by my stomach. Okay, and 1 arrow requires like 1/10 of a naphtha pot, of 1 naphtha, so to say. Okay, now at the, no, wrong button. Here is my bow. And again, first I'm going, I have actually the bow out here. First I'm going to shoot at this, at the wooden wall. Zip, oh, that looks nice. Little arrow sticking out of this thing. The normal stone wall. Oh, this is actually a cool thing with the burning arrow, the fire arrow here while I'm drawing the bow. Wonder if I get actually damaged at some point. One may think that you get kind of warm hand after a while. Well, anyhow. Zip, okay. Same effect at this one, and let's shoot at the big ass wall over here. Zip. And again, little burning arrow sticking out of the wall. Well, let's see what this did to this wall. It was at 75, so again 25 damage against this wall. Where was I here? Here was I at 45. Okay, the same, exact same amount of damage as with the naphtha pot against the stone wall too. And let me guess, this will be at 4,900 points. What? Almost. Okay, so what does this tell us? The fire arrows and the naphtha pot deal pretty much the same damage, but the arrows are, at least if it comes to naphtha, way cheaper. The quality doesn't seem to have a big impact on the damage outcome, since the damage of the naphtha pot with quality 22, 21, something like that, was the same or almost the same at almost the same as the, okay, now I've got kind of distracted by a Steam message. What I wanted to say. Okay, quality 88 arrow, fire arrow deals the same amount of damage as the naphtha pot with 20, with like 1/4, with 25% of its quality. So what does this tell us in the long run? If you got, I have to attack a, well, actual castle or castle wall with fire arrows, you will most likely face a wall with a bit higher quality. If you spawn something with the game master stuff, you have, if I remember correctly, 40 quality 40, which translates into 5,000 durability. The highest possible durability you can have would be 20,000, which is kind of really hard to get on a castle wall, because you need a ton of resources, and getting them all at quality 100 will be next to impossible. So, yeah. But even if you attack only, in brackets, only a quality, let's say a bit, or a wall with 10k durability, you will get a hard time to get through this. You need 440 to get 1000 damage. So 400 arrows to get through a wall, a castle wall, with fire arrows. Well, would take some time or a huge amount of people. And, well, you can do the math on your own with the other things. 50 points of damage against the wooden wall and 45 points against the stone wall. The other types of walls are pretty much the same, but they don't have battlements or have some sort of stairs or whatsoever behind them. So yeah, this is how you make the first little kind of siege weapons. The other option is actually to build a what's it in English? How do I pronounce this in English? A trebuchet, which are those huge catapult tower rock lobbing devices. You know what I mean. I'm gonna build one of those at a later point, but I actually wanna have the skills at least unlocked to start this. I'm not doing or trying not to do too much stuff with the guild master, game master admin commands. Just build those walls with the commands because, well, I didn't want to grind all the stuff together to build a wall somewhere in nowhere and then tear those down again. So anyhow, this kind of concludes this short video about comparing walls and the first step into siege mechanics here in Life is Feudal. What else is new here in my town? Well, nothing special. The radius of my monument is getting bigger and bigger. We finally got some animal breeding going. One of my buddies, or the buddy that actually joined in here, decided to go into all this farming, breeding, cooking, tailoring stuff. So now we've got all these stables around here filled with life. We've got plenty of pigs over here, which are kind of new and crapping like they mean it. Can kind of clear them out every few hours by a huge amount of dung. Let's see how the sheeps are doing. Well, oh, those were cleaned up as well, just some time ago, and they're coming up nicely in the quality department, getting better and better. Already got some at, actually got them all at 90 plus. They were below 90 before, or when I started breeding those initially. We just check the others really quick since I'm here anyways. Yeah, those are actually from those really low chickens here, from traps we've placed, or my buddy placed to get his fishing and hunting skill up. And they will get used to get his procuration skill up soonish. So they won't live that long. And, well, that's for this situation. Let me just check the monument real quick. How far I can actually put it to level 3 already. Manage the claim. Nope. The upgrade process is not only halfway through. And the maintenance is getting rather high, but I've spent some time off screen getting my jewel craft up, and and I've got plenty of bling sitting around here. Okay, all those amulets here give like 300 points in guild maintenance in the monument, which is the cap. So yeah, I'm good for, or we are good for days now. Besides that, it's rather easy to craft those. Check my videos about getting gold or silver in my playlists. So yeah, anyhow, that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw here and maybe learned something new or just want to support me, and my channel. Leave me a like if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel for more daily coming content on Life is Feudal, at this point your own, hopefully soon on Life is Feudal the MMO. What else? Of course you can share my videos wherever you see them fitting in with your guildmates, show them people that aren't playing to maybe get them interested in this beautiful, awesome, great game. That's all for now. My name is Oscar, I'm stuck. Well, anyways, I'm out for today. I'm hoping I can pray my way out of this. No, I can't. Okay, I'm just logging out real quick before I get killed. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm out. See you in the next time.